this earth like a god.
You scared? What? You scared? What? You scared? What? Kicking in the door, I make the bitches hit the floor for keys. Yeah.
Travis got it here, and I'm back with some more boxing. Manny Pacquiao is back out here talking his shit about he feel that he won the fight, when clearly he lost that fight fair and square. Cut out all of the bullshit. Cut out all of the excuses that you was coming up with. Everybody saw that you clearly lost that motherfucking fight. And this is the reason that Floyd Mayweather said that he wasn't going to give him a rematch. Because, Floyd gave him the fight. He gave the fans what they wanted to see. Floyd actually had to track down Manny Pacquiao. It wasn't Manny Pacquiao calling out Floyd. Well, yeah, he did a little commercial and shit. He's going to fight me. But he's always used Mayweather's name for promotion. But he never really made no serious efforts at making that fight. And Bob Arum was all for it. He was cool with it because he knew that Floyd Mayweather could beat Manny Pacquiao. But this is the reason that Manny Pacquiao was told that he wasn't getting a rematch, because he kept making excuses and then he wouldn't give Floyd Mayweather the credit that he deserved. Manny Pacquiao did an appearance on the Fox Sports Undisputed show, and like I said, he claimed that he believed he had won that fight, and he released a statement, and Manny Pacquiao stated, "I threw a lot more punches than him, and I thought I did more than he did. But like I said, I know how to accept loss," which is a lot, "and I respect the decision of the judges. In my heart, if you ask me, of course, I still believe I won the fight." How the fuck do you know how to accept loss when you lost and you're not accepting it? That's a lie right there. I swear, this dude cannot stop fucking lying. I've never seen anything like it in boxing. I've never seen it. I've seen fighters full of shit before, but consistently. It's nonstop. Your statement was a lie. Just that paragraph alone. I know how to accept loss. But I threw a lot more punches than him, and I thought I did more than he did. Well, guess what? CompuBox stats say that he threw more punches than you, and he landed nearly twice as many punches as you landed. So how in the fuck do you think you still want to fight? I can't figure it out. You being a sore loser. Just fucking admit that you lost, man. It's not that hard to do. Hey, Floyd Mayweather was the better man. I went out there, I trained hard, I gave it all that I had, and I just wasn't able to get off that night. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard to figure out. But he won't do it. And Manny Pacquiao did an interview with Barbershop Conversations today. And he asked Manny Pacquiao basically to admit that he lost to Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather just might give Manny Pacquiao a rematch if he just admit that Floyd Mayweather won that fight. Okay, let me get into the question that Barbershop Conversations had asked Manny Pacquiao. "I think Floyd Mayweather really wants you to admit that he beat you so he can do a Maypac 2. Will that ever happen? Will you ever concede so you can get the Maypac 2? Manny Pacquiao paused, and then he responded by saying, "I know his heart. He don't have no concern for the fans. His concern is only for money. But my concern is not only for money or for making money from the fans. My concern is how I entertain the people and how I entertain the fans. Of course, making money from the fight is good, but we have to remember as a fighter, your concern and your responsibility should be to make the people happy and to make the fans happy." Manny Pacquiao's statement. Now, do you understand that you pissing a lot of boxing fans off by not admitting that you lost the fight? Did that ever occur to you? That, some boxing fans might just want a little bit of closure. Most rational people know that Manny Pacquiao lost that fight. It wasn't a close fight. It's not that hard to figure out. But there is some hardcore Manny Pacquiao fans that refuse to admit that their guy lost that fight. And then Manny Pacquiao is continuing running around here, giving them ammunition, saying that I think I won a fight. I threw more than him. I did more. I just feel I won a fight. But you know how to accept loss, but you lost. When I seen this shit, it pissed me off instantly. I actually was kind of shocked. You know, because, I mean, the answer was simple. Look, Floyd Mayweather just wants you to admit that he beat you so y'all can do a Mayweather Pacquiao 2 fight. It's millions and millions of dollars on the line. You know, Manny Pacquiao's not going to be making no fucking 180 million for this fight with Jesse Vargas. That's what he made in the first Mayweather fight. But okay, let's be fair. Let's be rational. Manny Pacquiao, after the pay-per-view numbers is calculated, he would probably still make $100 million. If he made 180 million in the last fight, and then the second fight do like a little bit more than half of what the first fight did, Manny Pacquiao is still going to walk away with 80 to 100 million dollars. And all you got to do is just admit that you fucking lost. And your response was, I know his heart. He don't have no concern for the fans. What the fuck do that got to do with it? Damn, he asked you to admit that you lost and you say, I know his heart. He don't care about the fans. Well, guess what? He outboxed you and then you're denying it when we all see it, the whole fucking world. The reason that pay-per-views can't sell in boxing right now is because of Manny Pacquiao. It wasn't Floyd's job to fight like Mike Tyson in that fight. Mayweather was the defensive fighter. Manny Pacquiao was the offensive fighter. It was Manny Pacquiao's job to create an offense where it would offset Mayweather's defense. Not Mayweather take more chances to entertain the fans. It was entertaining to me. But the thing that I was disappointed in the most was the fact that Manny Pacquiao seemed to like he could have took more chance. I don't want to hear nothing about no motherfucking bullshit ass excuse about a shoulder either. Because he didn't show that he was in no pain during that entire fight. He didn't complain to his corner. He didn't wince. He didn't say ouch. He didn't frown his face when he threw a shot. He was throwing punches fast and extremely strong throughout the whole entire fight. But you say that you won that fight. And clearly you lost. And, you know, Mayweather doesn't care about entertaining the fans. Well, guess what? Mayweather did his part. He did his job. And he actually pursued you into getting this fight made. Because if it wasn't for Floyd showing up to that basketball game and telling Manny Pacquiao and Michael Kampf to stop fucking lying about everything in the media, because they've been doing this shit for a lot of years. You know, Mayweather try to ignore it, but then the reporters and the media always have to ask him about Manny Pacquiao's lies and repeatedly have to say, no, I did not say that. No, there's not going to be a fight unless he do random blood and urine testing and so on. But you know, your concern isn't for entertaining the fans, fighting how you fought. Now, a lot of people say that Mayweather isn't the biggest puncher. Manny Pacquiao even said it right after the fight. Okay, if he ain't hitting you that hard, why in the fuck wasn't you running up on him like you was doing Chris Algieri? Or even how you do Timothy Bradley? Why wasn't you bum rushing Floyd Mayweather, who he doesn't hit hard. He doesn't hit hard like Margarito or Cotto. Well, if he didn't hit that fucking hard, why the fuck didn't you run up on him? He must have been hitting kind of hard, just a little bit. Maybe not like Mike Tyson, but he wasn't hitting like Bradley, was he? He wasn't hitting like Algieri, was he? Those punches was bothering you a little bit, wasn't it? That's what the fuck happened. And you know, he said some other shit. He said, my concern is not only for money or for making money from the fans. My concern is how I entertain the people and how I entertain the fans. Now, your concern is not for money? Oh yeah, and he did admit it because he contradicted himself, so he had to clarify what he was saying. But you a habitual liar. We all know that. You lie constantly. You didn't have to clean it up. But he said, of course, making money from a fight is good, but we have to remember as a fighter, your concern is to make the people happy and to make the fans happy. Look, you said that I'm going to retire from boxing so I can run for office and focus on my job in the office. That is what you said out of your mouth, and you was looking sincere about it. Because I was just sitting there thinking like, damn, you know, I know he got a couple fights left in the contract. You know, I don't know. It just didn't sound believable. And then Bob Arum refused to promote the third Bradley fight as your last fight because he knew it was a lie. He was just going along with it. but he knew what time it was. But you said that you was going to retire to focus on your job in the office or to run for office at that time. And then you won. Now, you said, I can't rely on my salary as a public official. And I make money from boxing. That's how I support myself. Okay, now that's understandable. But didn't you say your concern is not for money and you was retiring to focus on office and then you actually won? Now, if you would have lost when you was running for the Senate over there, whatever the fuck you doing, if you would have lost that run, then okay. Then it would be fine for you to come back because you ain't got shit else to do. But you planned from the very beginning to come back to boxing now, didn't you? And Bob Arum knew it the whole entire time. That's why repeatedly he said, I will not promote this fight as Manny Pacquiao's last fight, even though Manny Pacquiao kept on saying over and over, this is my last fight. I'm retiring from boxing to focus on the office. That's what he said. Now, Manny Pacquiao, he knew how much the salary was to be a public official or a senator or whatever the fuck he doing. I don't know his position. I really don't give a fuck because he a lying piece of shit that ain't probably even doing his job in the first place. He ain't doing shit over there. He about to train for a motherfucking fight. And you know how he started his training camp over there and then he come over here and to Hollywood and train? That's what he gonna do. How the fuck are you gonna be a Senate and focus on an office while you in Los Angeles training for a fight? You can't. You don't give a fuck about those people. You just lied to them to get them to do what you wanted them to do, which is vote for you. And then you get in office, and now you saying that you coming back to boxing. And not only that, Manny Pacquiao was visiting a female drug lord or a heroin dealer or some shit like that, and she was sentenced to death. Manny Pacquiao was trying to save her life. He was trying to stop them from executing her. I don't know if he was successful or not, but that's where his heart was. He really felt for this woman and didn't want her to get executed. Guess what Manny Pacquiao did when he won the office? He won the election. He started saying that he want to bring back the death penalty in the Philippines, and he want to do it by hanging. Manny Pacquiao actually want people to get hanged. A very cruel and inhumane way to end someone's life. What about lethal injection? You know, give somebody a shot, they go to sleep, they don't wake back up. No, Manny Pacquiao want to hang motherfuckers from trees. The fuck is up with that? What is wrong with Manny Pacquiao? Like seriously. What is wrong with your fucking head, man? I think he done took too many fucking punches to the head. Because he said that God was going to deliver Mayweather into his hands. And then after the fight, he did an interview with somebody and said that I had a dream and God told me that I was going to lose that fight. But which one in the fuck is it? Did God tell you that you was going to win? He was going to deliver him into my hands. Or did God tell you that you were going to lose in your sleep, in a dream? It's got to be one or the other. But according to Manny Pacquiao, it's both. He never cleaned that shit up. He just went on with his fucking lies. Like he always do. You know? And Manny Pacquiao, I mean, he's been lying to the media, the public, to the people. Is like, what do you like to say? He's been lying to the fans. He's been lying to the people. He's been lying for a long ass fucking time. He done did so much shit over there in the Philippines, man. They try not to talk about it, man. They try to keep that shit under wraps. But Manny Pacquiao got a lot of fucking dirt on him. You know, if you ask me, Manny Pacquiao got more dirt on him than Floyd Mayweather got on him. Yeah, that sounds crazy to you, don't it? Because you used to seeing Floyd Mayweather's dirt in the media, and you don't really know what the fuck Manny Pacquiao over there doing. Let me tell you what Manny Pacquiao over there doing. This motherfucker bought a bar, a fucking bar, so he can go over there and drink alcohol and cheat on his wife. And I heard he was over there doing cocaine, drinking alcohol, and cheating on his wife. And he got a fucking baby by a prostitute right now that he don't claim. He has a fucking baby by a prostitute. What? I'm pretty sure she wanted some money. That's a big lick for her. Normally, she might get $20 for a blowjob, $50 for a fuck, She got Manny Pacquiao this time. 8 division world champion and shit.